Hello my stunning nailies. So this is the TNA gel polish remover from the Nail Art, and I'm going to show you how to apply it, etc. So what you would do is, if this was a natural nail overlayer now, you'd obviously go in, buff the entire nail surface, and then you would add a hard base gel. Now the reason why I say a hard base gel is because it's not a soak off base gel, and it's just going to protect the natural nail. You apply a thin coat of that, cure for 60 seconds, and then you would apply your color gel. Here I'm using the Vendini Red. Absolutely love this. Look at the opaqueness of that product. It's super creamy. I go and cure that for 60 seconds, and then I go in with a second coat and I cure that for 60 seconds. Then you will go in with your top coat, and again you'll cure that for 60 seconds. Once it's now cured, you will now go and buff. And now guys, remember that this is when you want to take the product off, right? You'll buff that nail surface, and then you will apply a generous amount of the gel polish remover over the entire nail. Avoid the skin and cuticle area. Okay, you will now leave that to do its work for about 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, depending on which top coat you use, etc., etc. Then you will take your cuticle pusher or an orange wood stick, and you'll gently scrape the product off or remove the product off, right? And as you can see, this is the process of that gel polish lifting off. But now, because you put a protective layer on the natural nail, it's not going to go into that layer, right? It's just going to take off the gel polish. So your hard gel polish underneath, your hard gel polish base coat underneath, is not going to come off because it's not a soakable gel polish. Okay, so you'll just gently scrape it off here, as seen here. I'm going to have, so you'll gently scrape it off here, and as you see, it comes off quite easily. It really doesn't take a lot to come off. I think this is really innovative. It's really going to save you time, which is going to save you money. It's going to save you on files as well. And your clients are going to love it because they're not going to have to sit and soak in a bowl of acetone for very long. Okay, so I really love it. It gets 10 out of 10 from me. And yeah, just don't get it on the skin. Obviously, skin is very sensitive to any kind of product, doesn't matter what. Make sure that you put a generous amount onto the nail. As you can see, most of it has come off. And I go in with a file, and I just file off the remaining on there. All right, and it did not go into that protective hard gel layer underneath. So I really hope you like this tutorial on how to use the TNA gel polish remover. As you can see, I'm just going in, filing off those little tidbits, but obviously if you left it a little bit longer, it would come off completely. And there you can see no damage to the plastic nail, which means there'll be no damage to your natural nail. So that is the TNA gel polish remover, which you can buy from the Nail Art.